Guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are getting ready to go to my grandma's 91st birthday. The kids are trying to finish up mowing and I am trying to get ready. And I just wanted to sit down and do a chit chat, get ready with me while I have the time. I do want to show you that I did get my merch from bday. This is the Monday, I always say it like really, I always say it wrong. Oh, don't be mad. Makeup mystery Mondays or Monday mystery makeup. Anyways, bday, check her out. She's really awesome. I love watching her Monday videos and just watching her videos in general. I have her on Instagram too. She's really cool. So I tanned yesterday. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. And this is in the Sand Light Medium. And this is with the neutral undertones. And when I get a foundation, I usually go with something with a neutral undertone. I only use this foundation when I'm tan. I don't know. I just feel like it only looks good on me when my skin's a little bit darker. And I already used my moisturizer, and I've been using the Confidence in a cream moisturizer, and I also used my primer as well, which was the ColourPop All-Star. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. It's like the only primer I have, and I don't feel like I need a lot of this foundation either. And yeah, I am just like slapping it on my face, seriously. I'm gonna go in with, actually, next I'm gonna go in with my Instant Age Rewind, and this is in the light pale. So I try to go a little bit darker, and I tried to use sand because I thought, well, if I'm, you know, tanned or whatever, I can go a little bit darker. But for some reason, even when I have a tan on, light pale is better. I don't know what it is, but light pale is just my color, whether I have no tan on or whether I do have tan on. And I'm just gonna get that worked in, you know. And I also have been like wanting to show you this palette I got at Walmart a few months ago that I have been using just a ton of. Okay, then I'm going to take my Flower Beauty, turn that around for you, and this is in the light L34. I'm going to put that on just like my inner corners right here. And I've been putting it on the sides here lately just to kind of brighten that up too. Okay, so what I've been using lately is the LA Colors, I don't know what this is actually. Oh, pressed powder it says. It's in tan, but I've actually just been using it as kind of like a contour in a way. So I've been taking this Wet n Wild brush I have and just been using it as like a contour. And I've been contouring just a little bit differently lately. And I don't know, I might do a video on it if anyone's interested in the way I've changed some things up a little bit. But yeah, so I've just been using that to contour before I put any bronzer on or anything. But yeah, so just move the camera really quickly because, well, I think it's just a better position. I was trying not to show all Kevin's like scraggly stuff on his table, but whatever. He's a HVAC technician and he's got like a million papers over there and lights and not lights, flashlights and all kinds of stuff. But oh well, at least the lighting's better and I'm not like looking like I'm in the dark. And it's starting to like kind of get dark again outside because once again it's gonna rain, and it's been raining like forever. I'm glad everything's like growing and looking beautiful, but Ugh. Anyway, so, and I've just been lightly putting that on, not like a ton because I'm going to go in with bronzer and things like that. So then of course I go in with my NYX bronzer, and this is just the matte powder bronzer, and I swirl it in with my Aesthetica P12, and I just like, I don't know, I just like the way this brush kind of like curves right in my cheek there, and just been putting it right on top of my cheekbone and pulling it up. Just think it looks really pretty. Well, the sun's coming back. Yay, sun, we love you. Come back to us. Missouri misses the sun. So my grandma's turning 91 today. And when I was a kid, we would turn everything backwards. So technically she's turning 19 today. Then I'm going to go in with my, of course, my butter bronzer. I grab my motor brush here. So I'm going to have to get a new one of these, but I've had this for a really long time. But yeah, this is my butter bronzer that I'm going to have to get a new one of. And my motor brush is just a nice fluffy brush. And when I get home from Grandma's, I am going to clean my brushes. So I'm just going to take this and lightly put it up top too, but I'm going to brush it up closer to my, I don't know, I'm going to keep it up high. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know how to explain myself very well. I'm better at showing it. I'm just going to keep it up high right there on my cheek. And again, I put it on the side because my forehead's pretty small. And if I put it, that would like cover my whole forehead, you know? We don't want to do that. But I brush it up into my hairline, and I'm going to keep it up high. Down on my nose, put a little bronzer on my nose. Get it down low. And then I'm going to take, and I've been really kind of liking just like the bronze look and not a ton of blush, and usually I just love a ton of blush. But lately I've been more into like a bronzy, just kind of keeping it bronze. And this is a really nice, I don't know, I think it goes well with a bronzy look, but this is the Note Desert Rose. And if you just kind of look at it, it just kind of still has that like, I don't know if I'm making any freaking sense at all, but it just kind of still has that bronzy look to it, but it's a blush. Anyway, so I'm going to take my, if I can find it, here it is, my Real Techniques blush brush. I'm just going to lightly, I don't want to use a lot. I don't want a lot of it. It is very pigmented. And I'm just going to keep it up high right here. I'm not going to go down low here. I'm going to keep it up high right here. I'm going to use the remaining over here. Keeping it high. Right there. Kind of blending it in with my bronzer. There we go. That's all I want. Just kind of like a flush of color, but I just don't want a lot of blush. And then this is a palette I've been totally loving lately. Oh, actually no. Hang on, I just grabbed the wrong thing. This here. This is the Profusion. This is a 32-piece professional face kit. And I use this a lot, if you guys can't tell. Yeah, I got this at Walmart the other day for like 10 bucks, and I think it's like really good quality, and definitely for the price. So Walmart has these at, a ton of them now at Walmart. But yeah, they're profusion. And so I'm going to keep it pretty light since I'm just going to Granny's house today. But I think I'm going to go in here, and I'm kind of all over the place. Again, I'm trying to kind of hurry up because everyone's like expecting me to be there at 2, so I'm trying to hurry. I'm going to go in with, oh goodness, what am I going to go in with? Well, first, this is what I'm going to do. I'm all over the place. I lose my mind. I'm going to grab my age rewind and put some of this on my lids so that I can prime my lids. I sound like a freak in this video. I know I do. I'm sorry. This is just kind of an all over the place video. I really did like have a plan, and like I set everything out, and I went in with my little boxy charm bag I got, and put all my stuff in there, and was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And I brought my light in here, and then like Kevin got a message from his sister and was like, hey, yeah, we're having a birthday party out there at Top Golf, come out there, whatever, because we always have like a plethora of May birthdays, always, you know, the boys, and Kevin's birthday is in May, his sister's birthday is in May, one of her kids' birthdays in May, Grandma's birthday is in May, everybody's birthday is in May. So anyways, everyone's birthday is in May, so he's going out there, and so he had to come up and get ready, so that took some time. I've been helping the kids mow, and the mower's jacked up, so we're gonna have to get a new mower, so that's been taking some time. So man, yeah, I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. I am trying to kind of hurry up, but I did want to get on here and have a video for this week. So I'm actually going to go in with Cheerful, this color right here, because I'm trying to be cheerful throughout my life chaoses. And I'm going to go in with my BH Studio Pro 5, and I'm just going to kind of just brush that above my crease. Get that all over. And just kind of fluff it out. And then I'm going to retake that color, and I'm going to really build it up on my brush. And I'm going to put it closer into my crease, and more so on the outside. Just building up some of that color there. Same thing to the other side. Then I'm going to go in with this Certain here, and I've actually been liking putting these shimmery colors in my outer corner. I don't know, I've just been kind of digging it. I'm just going to take the same brush, and I'm going to go on the outer corner, and I'm going to keep it low in the crease and on the outer edge, right there on the outside, just to kind of give it some depth. I don't know, I've just been really digging. I'm also gonna like kind of look straight ahead as well, make sure that everything's looking good, because again, with hooded eyes, you have to make sure that you're getting some of that color there on the top, so you're not losing that color inside. See? So you're not losing that color right there. And also, I don't think my camera's not showing it as well as I think it looks in person. So sorry about it. I don't know. I'm using my phone, it's what I got, so, but I do think these for $10 at Walmart, I really do think this palette is worth it. And I've also been using the blushes and the light and dark bronzer. I like the dark bronzer better, even when I don't have a tan on. It just works better for me. So I'm going to switch over brushes, and I'm going to go into this SL Miss Glam. I'm just going to kind of clean up the edges. Woo, this side over here looks crazy. Like I said, I don't know why this eye just takes product better than this one. So I definitely always am going back and forth and making sure that they are the same color. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go in with, I'm just going to keep it really light. And I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to go in with Tickled right here. And I'm just going to use my finger here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not the best at swatches or anything. And I'm just going to go right here in the corner. And I'm going to just sweep it on through to the other color as well. If you guys can see what I'm doing here. Just keeping it really light. Light for Granny. Keeping it light for Granny. Woo! Got a little bit more color on this side. Have to even it out. I'm just going through and making sure everything's blended out and there's no like harsh line in between the two colors. I'm going to take a little bit more of that Tickled and go on this side because I feel like it's just not as vibrant as the other. I want to even that out. So I'm going to go back in with Cheerful and go in with my, I don't know what this brush is called, but it is the Vintage Cosmetic, or from the Vintage Cosmetic Company. And I'm going to run that underneath right here. And I'm going to keep it close to the lash line. Go back in with Certain and the palette, the same palette. Run that underneath as well. I'm going to go down a little bit on that, not as close to the lash line. And run that underneath. Make sure to tie it in with the outer. Oh wow, I'm like looking down the whole time, sorry. That's what I do when I do my makeup. I've not been able to put this down. This is the Gilded Lily by Lorac, and this is just like, gosh, the most beautiful highlighter ever. It's beautiful. And then this is also a Vintage Company brush, if I could find it. Give me a second. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's a Luxie brush. It's a Luxie 223 short shader brush, but I just use it for my inner corners. And that's what I'm going to do. Use it for my inner corners of my eye. I'm going to bring that down too. Bring it up onto my brow bone. I'm going to use the Pretty Vulgar Matte About It. I think it's the Matte About It powder. And I'm going to put that, get some of that off there, underneath. And on this side. And underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna actually just, like usual, brush that away pretty quickly. There you go. Ooh, my hair's a mess, and we're just gonna act like it's not. All right, I'm gonna put on my brows real quick. I've been using actually the e.l.f. Just the brown brow lately. There we go. Browns. I've been loving this combo lately. I've been loving the ColourPop BFF on top and the Wet n Wild on bottom. So that's what I'm gonna, actually what I'm gonna do first before I do that is use my All Nighter by Urban Decay here really quickly. And I don't like to spray like a ton of it on my face because I feel like if I spray a ton of it on, like, you know how some people are just like I feel like if I do that, it makes me oily. If I just spray a bit, it still stays on all day and it does not make me oily. So let's see how this works out with my fan on. There, done. That's all I need. It does stay on all day. Like, I felt like, oh, I didn't hardly spray any, so it's not gonna work. Yeah, it still does. Hang on. I didn't spritz over the fan. I'm serious. There we go. But yeah, it still works even if you don't like drown your face in it. Now, like if you're going for like a super dewy look, then I think that's fine. But for myself personally, I feel like it makes me a little bit oilier throughout the day than I would like because I'm at work and I can't just pop into the bathroom at any point that I'd like to freshen up. So I don't like knowing that I'm oily and I can't really do much about it because I'm just sitting at my desk and people are still coming up and talking to me, but I can't like go up, you know, go to the bathroom. I don't know. Anyways, that's how I feel. So if I'm going for super dewy, then that's fine. But if I'm like in the office all day, I just do a light spritz. But anyways, I've been loving the BFF mascara on top by ColourPop. So I've just been using the regular black on my top lashes. ColourPop BFF just in black on black on my upper lashes. I did this the other day, my top lashes. And then I've been grabbing my Mega Lash mascara from Wet n Wild. And I feel like it's just like the perfect little wand for the lower lash. And it doesn't smudge. Use my setting brush and just use the tip of the brush and be really careful. And I'm going to use the Lorac Gilded Lily and highlights. And I'm just going to put it right here. And I like putting it in my crow's feet. Anyways. And right here. And I think it's not like, as actually, which I honestly don't mind, because again, keeping it light for Granny over here. But I shouldn't say Granny, that sounds like really rude. But keeping it light for Grandma. So I think with all the setting powder I have on it, it's not making it as like as usual, which is totally okay. It's really nice, actually. So maybe that's like a trick. I have no idea. Maybe I came up with something. More than likely I didn't, but just saying. Maybe you can take a little bit of setting powder and highlighter to make it not as vibrant. If you're going for a very subtle highlight. You know? I don't know, maybe you can. Because this seems to be like extremely subtle. And I really do think it's because I'm using the setting brush. And it's got setting powder all in it. So it's just really super subtle. And that's totally fine with me. I don't have any problems with it. And I'm going to put on some lipstick. And I think I'm there's lipstick. And this is in Natural Shine. And I just kind of fell in love with it. I don't know, it's like really nice. It's like a nudie, brownish kind of lip color, but I really, really like it. And it's really light and it like perfectly fits right on top of my lip. I don't know. I like it. It's really nice. It like gives me a color, but like you can just kind of still see. I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just really nice. I'm going to go see Grandma and we're all going to go hang out. And yeah, anyways, have a good day, everyone.